Turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbreth. I don't know if you know what your sleep animal is, but I'm sure either way, some of this weather that we're seeing has probably been keeping you up at night, because I know all we can think about is what's going to happen on Thursday when we look at those current drought conditions.
Like my producer just said in my ear, nervous penguin. That would be my sleep animal for sure. Just not getting a lot of rest these days because we're not getting a lot of rain these days, and we certainly need it. As of course, Anna was just mentioning that drought monitor. I don't think it's going to look very pretty on Thursday. Of course, we can always hold out hope that something can change, but it doesn't look like it right now, at least for the foreseeable future. This morning, calm conditions in Yreka, 23 degrees this morning. We are just a smidge warmer than we were yesterday morning, but not really by a substantial clip. We're in the teens and 20s there on the east side. A mixture of 20s, 30s, and 40s throughout Siskiyou County, right around freezing within the Rogue Valley, and 48 degrees this morning in Brookings. Here's your Rogue Valley Coatcast for today. We're still going to go with the heavy jacket for this morning, but you're definitely going to want to shed it as we get into the afternoon. Lots of sunshine, very mild temperatures. Goodness gracious, it's going to feel great outside today, and this is going to be, aside from the drought condition, let's just not think about that for a second. This will be a gorgeous day today. Not a whole lot of clouds, if any, in sight. Wonderful temperatures outside. We're going to be in the 40s and 50s there on the east side, right around or just above 60 degrees within our west side valleys. 68 degrees today for Brookings, and I alluded to this a little bit earlier in the show, but we have that offshore flow, and so that means that the Chetco effect could come into play, and that some of the temperatures locally there in Curry County, specifically down towards Brookings, could be a little bit warmer than 68 degrees, meaning we could make a run for 70. For tonight, definitely warmer than what we were at last night, 20s and 30s here on the east side, right around or just above freezing within our west side valleys, and will be just below 50 degrees there along the coast. Those breezy conditions will hold serve overnight. They'll continue to gust to 20 miles per hour, and we could have some patchy inland fog returning to the Grants Pass into the Cave Junction areas. Now, something we'll have to contend with as we head into Wednesday and into Thursday. Even though our weather is calm, the Pacific Ocean will not be. We do have a beach hazard statement. There's going to be an increased risk of sneaker waves. So once again, just never turn your back towards the ocean, and that's really always good advice, even when we don't have a beach hazard statement in effect. Here's your hiking forecast for the next 3 days. Beautiful hiking weather within the west side valleys, really everywhere within our viewing area. Great temperatures. Look at this. We could potentially have record-breaking warmth Thursday going into Friday. I'll touch on that a little bit later in the show, but just wonderful conditions outside. And the only good news at all is that we do have a rain chance at the beginning of next week. But the bad news and all of that is that that rain chance is looking pretty measly. But I guess that's better than nothing at all. Here's your 7-day forecast along the coast, making a run for 70 degrees for the next few days. Then finally, temperatures will back off as that ridge starts to break down a little bit there along the coast. And that is what's going to lead to those rain chances, albeit pretty small. And then in Siskiyou County, we'll also see that rain chance for next Monday, but that is a ways out. We still have a lot of dry weather to get through. And for the basin, also just a lot of dry weather. We still have an exceptional drought there. At the very least, lots of sunshine, lots of good temperatures too. We are going to be very close to 60 degrees for the next 5 or 6 days. Up in the mountains, we could even make a run for 60 degrees starting on Thursday. That is just, it's incredible. 60 degrees in the mountains in February. It's just really hard to wrap your mind around that. And then for the Rogue Valley, just honestly, one of the best 7-day forecasts you could ask for. Just gorgeous weather for the next 7 days.
And there's nothing I love more than seeing on the day of love itself that we have that chance of showers. I know that probably is the most meaningful Valentine's gift to you.
Absolutely. Mother Nature she hasn't really been giving us a lot of love as of late, so maybe this is her trying to make amends.
Yeah, she's trying to, make up to you.
And we'll take her back.
What we've lost. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Welcome her with open arms.
Of course.
Thanks, Josh.